Welcome back to The Better Half. We're outside getting ready for a perfect tailgate party with Pudgie Revolution. And the folks behind Pudgie Revolution, Carrie, Jared, and Leave, they are the authors and longtime friends. Explain what Pudgie Revolution is, Carrie.
Pudgie Revolution is a collection of pie iron recipes, creative ideas for what you can do around a campfire, over a grill, when you're tailgating in the backyard, anywhere you can cook with fire.
And Alyssa knows all too well what a Pudgie pie is.
I do. Actually, back in Michigan where I'm from, we call them hobo pies, but I think Pudgie pies is a much nicer name.
It's cuter, yeah.
It is.
And there's other names too, right?
Oh yeah, there's camper pie and jaffles and mountain pies. It seems to be kind of regional.
Okay.
What you call them, or you know, Boy Scouts call them one thing and Girl Scouts call them another thing,
Sure.
but they're all very delicious.
And you have never heard of them before.
I have no idea what a Pudgie pie is. I pretty much know pepperoni rolls and hot dogs from where I'm from, so I'm really excited to try them.
Yeah, this is something great that you can do over a campfire while you're camping, but you want to encourage people to do this at their tailgate.
Absolutely. It's the perfect time of year for tailgating. Getting your sandwiches ready over the grill. It's simple, it's easy, and doesn't take a lot of work.
But you need an iron.
You need your pie iron. We use these cast iron irons, and they do make aluminum irons as well, but our favorite are the Rome cast irons.
And before you start filling that, Alyssa, why don't you flip through their book just to
Yes.
see all the different ideas that they've come up with, and how many recipes do you think you have?
We have 81 recipes in this book.
And you're working on more?
Yes, we just can't stop creating new recipes. 81 is not enough.
There are too many. and
Anything
that's a
in there
good
strike
thing.
your fancy?
Oh, all of these look awesome. I'm so hungry right now. So.
All right, so what are we making today, Jared?
Well, we'll get started. So we're making our take on a pulled pork sandwich. But the simple part about it is that it's all assembled right and cooked right in the pie iron.
Okay, it sounds delicious. And you can use different types of breads. What are you using today?
We are using the jumbo Hawaiian rolls.
Oh, you had me at Hawaiian rolls. I didn't know they came in jumbo.
So what you do, you just butter the sides, the outsides. Make sure you butter the outsides. And place the butter side down right in the iron.
Now, Alyssa, you usually use like white bread or
I do,
something?
yeah.
We kinda
This is a
to-
neat
This is
take on it.
awesome, though.
Okay, our next, we're using Munster cheese.
Yum.
You want to use a creamy cheese that's going to melt well, and here in Wisconsin we really love Munster cheese.
Oh, here in Wisconsin, we love any kind of cheese.
Right, right. Next, pulled pork. And the simple part about this, it would be great for your tailgating parties. We just put this in the crock pot last night, had it all ready to go. You can put it right in your cooler, and it's cold when you
I was
put
just
it
gonna ask
into
if it
the
was cooked already.
sandwich.
It's also, if you don't have time to make it yourself at home, I think you can get them at the grocery store in the meat aisle. They have pulled pork just in
sure.
little tubs.
Deli
Yeah, in the deli.
Right, right.
All right, so you got
And
your pulled pork
I
on
like
there.
to just pile it right in.
Pile it on.
And just
Right,
always
as well.
remember, you're just going to press it all in.
And remember, this is just one of 80-some ideas.
That's right.
Next, we've got a little red onion. Just put a little bit of that in there.
I'm really happy you're doing this today. We have a home game on Sunday. So,
Perfect.
So you're ready?
Perfect.
yes.
And you have one called the Packer Backer, is that
We
right?
do have one called the Packer Backer. We made it last time we were here, so we didn't want to repeat, but that one's really yummy too. It's
what's
got
in that one?
features of brat and sauerkraut, kind of the classic.
Peppers.
Classic green bean.
Yes.
Okay,
Classic
so we
green
added
bean.
red onion, and then we added some shredded cabbage. Top it all off with some spicy relish.
You make it look so pretty.
Well, that's the fun part too. They
And
all.
you really want to jam-pack the ingredients in
That's
there?
what I
They're
say.
going to get squished in there anyway. Melts all,
All right,
the flavors
So
together.
it's all set. And you just want to take the other side of the iron and press it all in.
And we call this one the Porky Pudgie because we actually developed it when we were camping in the Porcupine Mountains.
Oh, I wondered. I thought you were... Okay.
Yeah, another part of this that has been fun is that we got to go on lots of camping trips and do a lot of recipe development. So in some ways it's kind of like a scrapbook of our previous trips and lots of memories in there along with all
That's
the
the
delicious
best way to
recipes.
do things. When you're with your friends, you find some random idea and you make it work. And now you guys are huge. That's awesome.
You bet.
So that goes on the grill
Absolutely.
or over your campfire. Or if you're home in the backyard over your fire pit, you know, right back there. And then Leave is going to pull it off and show us how it turned out.
Had one cooking here. A little crispy and delicious.
Well, it smells amazing.
Here it is. Smells delicious. You can really kind of smell the sweetness, I think, of the Hawaiian roll. And
Okay, there's dessert recipes in there too. We're going to do apple ones later in the show.
we have 2 apple ones coming up because it is apple season in Wisconsin right now.
And now you can see what it looks like on the inside. And you guys, I don't know if we mentioned this, you're lifelong friends, have been camping forever, but you're from Wisconsin.
We grew up in Whitewater together, met in high school. Actually, Carrie and I met in Girl Scouts before that.
That's right. That's where our love of Pudgie pies began in Girl Scouts.
What do you think?
The flavors, you can literally taste every single thing we put in there. It's awesome.
Bria, your first Pudgie pie,
Oh,
but it's not
yes.
your average Pudgie pie. What do you think?
Amazing.
I love the relish that's in there. Normally, I'm not a big relish person, but that tastes amazing.
Everything like
very
feels
good.
So, this is much better than my grilled cheese maker at home. For sure.
But you could do grilled cheese too, right?
Yeah, you can do grilled cheese. The simplest of Pudgies are also really delicious.
And speaking of your grilled cheese maker at home, you can a lot of our recipes in the book you can make right in your
With my grilled
panini
cheese
press at home on the counter as well.
Where would you buy the iron sticks? Such as? Do they
You
sell
can
those
get them at
anywhere?
any sporting goods
perfect.
store, really. Cabela's, Gander Mountain.
Oh,
Awesome.
We definitely recommend the Rome irons. They're the oldest and most well built.
Yeah. And get it as a Christmas gift, and make sure you put the book with it, right?
Yes.
And where can you get the book?
PudgieRevolution.com.
all right.
Revolution.com. Back with more apple recipes out here later on the Better Half. But coming up next, Halloween ideas from Goodwill, costumes and decor.